Hello, hello, hello. If this is a new video, I don't know. I think I will split this into a new video. So, the past video, this is a part 2 of the last video. And the story of Simona continues. A quick recap. Simona was in her apartment and her aunt wanted her to come to the Christmas party or holiday party, nondescript holiday party. And now, but she didn't, but the aunt also opened the window to blow away 3 items that Simona is trying to find. She's already found a doll that became her friend. She also met a wizard that gave her a compass and also a wand that her found in the little place, the abandoned watchtower. So, and now she's on her way in a forest on a path, sitting, wondering if she should go off the path to get a painting that is just off the path, just a few meters, but still off the path that you are not allowed to walk off of, according to a sign that was very, very adamant about you not walking off the side of the road. And she sits here, ready to wondering if she should walk off and talking to her friend, the doll, which is named Goo. And a fox walks up. A fox with a very nice red fur, red and white fur, or orangey, I guess as fox are. It's a very lovely color, and she has quite cute big eyes and lovely ears that flutter a bit when she talks. And she says, "Hey there, hey there, I am the fox. Hi there, hi there." I'm trying to come up with a voice that I won't forget, but who knows if I will or not. Probably will just be the same voices. Simonas very simple one, so I remember. Hello there. I am Fia. Fia, your foxy friend. Well, I can be your friend if you want to. I don't have to be your friend, but yeah, I will be your friend. I'm sure of it. I'm confident, you know? And Simona says, I don't know. I don't know if I should, like, the whole talking animal thing or talking things that usually don't talk to me is new to me. Oh, I see, answers Fia. I see that it's new to you. I guess you're new to the world of wonder, as they call it. Usually people from your world calls it that when they meet it for the first time, so here we call it that too, I guess. Anyway, I am here to help you. I noticed that you want to go off the path, and I can protect you as long as I can go with you on your adventure. And Simona says, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. I think I will decline your help, but you're making a big mistake. You see, I'm a very clever fox. Yeah, you see, that is what I'm worried about. In fables and stories, you should never trust the clever fox because they will trick you. Oh yeah, but I'm not a mean clever fox. I'm a clever nice fox, says Fia. I'm a clever nice fox that can help you in different ways. And I can protect you from the dangerous clans and whatnot that are here in this forest. Sorry, that was my hands made a weird sound, if you wondered what this was. I'm not sure I can make the same sound again. Yeah. Anyway. Simona declines the offer and the fox walks away. I can't, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna trust you. And Fia walks away. And Goo says, well, don't you think we should just try to trust her? There's no other way to get off the path. Like, where it's dangerous anyway, right? And she says, maybe it's only dangerous because there are foxes trying to trick you. And if the fox walks away, and the fox does walk away out of their sight, then we're good to go, right? And because there are no other dangerous creatures around. Now we kind of know what the dangers are, don't you think? Maybe we do, but I'm not sure. Maybe we do. I guess I guess whatever you choose to do, I'm going with you, so it will be okay, I think. But be careful if you're going off the path. I really think that maybe we should talk to her though. Maybe don't go off the path. Oh no, or maybe do. I see. Whatever you want, okay? She says, okay. And she walks off the path. And nothing seems to happen. The big tree is the tree with the painting in it is very big and as beautiful as all the other trees. And it has sparkling leaves rustling in the wind, and the branches go zigzag and wish-wash in the sky. Very lovely looking and fun looking. And the tree has some carvings in it. A plus F and other kinds of things, a smiley face carved into it, a heart, and a word. It says happy. I guess someone really enjoys this tree. And Simona climbs up the tree and grabs. Well, before she doesn't really make it all the way up to the tree. So she uses the shovel that she was given by Gregory the wizard. She puts it in the ground and places it up to the tree and climbs up with it. And there she is. And she got the painting. And she can see what it is. It is a drawing of a dinosaur unicorn with wings. A very crude one, made by a child. It was made by her. And she was a kid. And he walks around and goes rawr, spits off fire, and jumps out of the painting. But it can't go too far away and it's kind of 3D, but still kind of a crude drawing. It's green and with purple outlines, and it can shoot lasers from its unicorn horn. It says fire to the tree a bit, but Simona puts it out quickly with her hand, or with her hands, and the stick that she got from the wizard, or the wand. She just punches at the fire. It goes out, and then she jumps down the tree with the painting. The creature can't stay too far away from the painting, it seems, or the paper. It gets sucked back in. She looks at the painting and she feels that childhood joy she had when she made it. One more thing to go, just one more paper monkey. She hugs the paper and she feels so glad that she got it back. She puts the paper, she folds it up and puts it in her jacket, in an inner pocket. But when she jumps down, she notices that there are some big bears all around her. Bears with hats. They have a kind of very simple black hats, and they also have top hats on them. And they say, this young lady might be a very fine specimen for the farms, don't you think, Prince? Yes, I think it's great, says the bears. And she's all surrounded with nowhere to go. She's thinking, where can she go? Where can she run? She picks up the shovel. But the bears are way too big. She tries to smash one in the head, but it roars and picks up the shovel with the paw and breaks it. Oh, she's quite the feisty one, don't you think? Yes, I think he is quite the feisty one, says the bears. But no worries, she's still a puny human. A puny human. And now the fox comes jumping in from out of nowhere, kicks the foxes in the faces by running in circles. But then one bear punches the fox. Fia lands next to Simona. Simona says, "Oh no, you can't take on these bears." Fia says, "I can't, but they can distract them." And she points up with her nose up into the air, and there's some crows with bowl hats and monocles. They fly close. They fly after the fox, and the crows say, "Hee hee, there she is, we will get her." And Fia says, I bet you can't even fight these bears off with your puny tactics. If you can fight these bears off, then all I've said about how unimpressive and bad you are will go away, and I will be proven wrong, and I will give you some jewelry to prove it. To prove my amazement of your abilities. Oh, all you little crows, you puny crows, if you are, or if you're great. And the crows say, we can take on these bears, we can fly, they can't. We'll show you, Fia the fox, we'll show you. And the fox and the birds start attacking the bears, and they get angry. Roar! Damn birds, get out of my face! And the birds try to scratch at the bears' faces, and the bears try to waft the birds away. And while they're distracted, while the bears are distracted with that, Fia and Simona can slink away from the trouble and back on the road. And they get away. And Fia says, "You're welcome, I guess. I don't know if you can trust me now, but I would love to go on your adventure. It seems like you're quite on an interesting adventure there, and you could maybe need some help. So," and Simona says, "Yeah, you did help us. I just couldn't trust a random fox. You know that, right? It's yeah." Fia says, "Oh yeah, I see. A little bit racist that is, but you know what? You're new to this whole thing, so you didn't know it was not okay to just assume. I guess you just assume all magical creatures are bad. But I guess you trust your sock doll thing. I'm not a sock doll. I'm a crocheted one. Very finely crocheted one." Oh, and Fia says, "Oh, sorry. Well, you do trust magical creatures, so anyway, it's forgiven. It's okay. Just maybe don't trust all foxes, but you can trust some of them, you know? We're not all bad." And she says, and Simone says, "Yeah, I'm sorry. You can be with me on my journey if that makes up for anything." Fia says, "It does make up for everything." Do do do, and they walk along the beautiful road. They walk along the beautiful road as the sun starts to set. And then, as they walk on the icy road, or ice-looking road, there are bricks that look very much like ice, but they're not slippery and not cold, but very shiny and beautiful, and somehow doesn't have a spot of snow on it, not at any place whatsoever. The snow is all around, a bit less here in the forest, more on top of the trees rather, and the sun is starting to set is a very nice orange, and They now follow the compass again. And Simona says, "Oh, I'm glad it didn't just show me to the piece of paper. It does seem to show me where the paper thing I lost is too, the other paper thing. I guess it wasn't clear, that wizard. I'm not sure exactly what this compass does. Just show me to the things. I'm not sure if he wanted it back either. I hope he's still there when I get back, so I can give him back his compass." And Fia says, "Oh, isn't that one of those true soul compasses? If you look at the back side, or true soul compasses, can only be attached to one person and never go back unless they are no longer in this world. But for your during your whole life, that compass will only work for you. If you look at the back side, it says," and she turns it, and it says Simona. She didn't write it there. She doesn't think it was there when she got the compass. And the fox says, "Yeah, see there, that compass can only work for you." I'm not sure exactly what it shows, because these compasses are really rare, but it's really obvious. The little hand that runs around inside of the compass, it's obvious that that can only be one kind of compass. It's supposed to show something important for the person that needs it, but what kind of importance, I don't know. And Simona says, "Well, I guess there's no need to give it back then. If he can't undo it, then I'm kind of scared of that old wizard, to be honest, so I'd rather not," Simona says. And they walk further and further and get to a big kind of palace. It's made of wood, big wood, but it's also has very nice. It's painted in white and some light blue, and it has decorations carved all over. Different animals that are holding snowflakes, and other symbols are depicted on the walls. It's a very beautiful place. It's very massive, but as Fia shows them inside, she says, "This might look like a fancy place, but there's quite a lot of unfancy stuff in here. It's a town," and indeed it is. Inside, the walls and the ground is covered with tall buildings of unorderly, very unexpected from the nice outside of the town, of the palace looking thing. The inside has very crude buildings all over. Some are really, really pretty and really fancy, but some are not so much, and there are street urchins and animals on the streets here. Mostly animals here. Some other creatures that Simona doesn't recognize. But yeah, there are all different kinds of sizes of creatures. There's a lot of bats in the stores, in the stalls that are next to the street, and the bats are quite big. Seems like they're human size, and they are all screaming or whispering out because this is ASMR. So they are very gentle. Come and buy my cups, come and buy my cups. Another one goes, come and buy my jewelry. It's pretty, it's magical, it's pretty. Did I mention magical? Yes. Another one goes, I have weapons, all sorts of weapons. Anyone you might find to fight. Anyone could be a danger. Anyone might need to be calmed down a bit. Anyone. And there are the bats. Also wear different hats, fitting what they're selling. The one that is selling weapons has a helmet. And when I'm saying weapons, I mean old-timey kind of weapons. Daggers, swords, shields, and whatnot. The bat that is selling jewelry has a very nice crown on his head, or their head. It's kind of hard to tell who is a he or she when you're new to this world. And there's another bat that is selling potions. He has a kind of baker's hat, but it has a strap with small vials strapped into the hat, and it's tilted slightly and kind of stained in some places. And this bat sells potions of all kinds, all colors. And they say, come buy some very magical and very effective potions. I sell nothing but the best quality. Simona is quite intrigued by all of this, and so is Goo. Fia is used to this place and she's looking around, looking at the compass as Simona is being distracted. points towards a stall where there is a bat selling different kinds of crafts and whatnot. And Fia says, "Over there, it looks like that person might be selling the thing you're looking for." And he walks over to they walk over to that stall, and that bat is wearing one of those paper hats with different paper things on it. Not all of the things they sell are made of paper, but a lot of it is origami or whatnot. The fox takes the lead and says, "Hey, excuse me. My friend here, it seems like my friend here lost their paper thing, and it seems like you have it. Could we please get it back?" Which one might that be?" And Simona says, I actually, and Goo says, "Oh no, this is awkward. You don't remember, do you?" I think I remember. No, wait, was it the horse? No, wait, was it a tiger? Something in the jungle. It was something climbing in the trees. I don't. We don't remember. Let's just go before we make it too awkward. I don't like this. And Simona says, "Don't worry, Goo. We will find it. I'm sure." Actually, now that you say something in the jungle, I do remember. It was a monkey, wasn't it? And yes, indeed, there was a monkey there. And the bat says, "Oh, it just flew into my shop. I absolutely had to make no effort to get it. I swear I did not mean to take it. It came to me. I thought it was quite amazing. It walks around and climbs around and everything. Sorry I don't get to sell it. I would probably got a good price out of it, but the bat gives in. I guess it's not mine, so you can get it." And the monkey climbs right up into Simona's hand, and she remembers it was made by a friend of hers, now long lost. A friend. She remembered how they used to have fun together and whatnot. But time passes, friends come and go. But she remembers how much fun they had. Much more fun than when she's hanging out with relatives. She realizes she's not hanging out with people that she enjoys to hang out with as much as she used to. She realizes that friend really made time worth it. But as she's holding this monkey, a parrot with a hood and cape flies down and snatches the monkey out of the hands of Simona. And the fox says, "Oh no, a thief, one of those parrot thieves. The winged ones are always the most annoying ones. The winged ones are always the most annoying ones." Fia says, "The winged ones are always the most annoying ones. Let's go and get him." And Fia starts running up the rooftops and running along them. Simona starts running too, wondering how to intercept. She waves at the wand around that she got. She's not sure exactly how it works. She waves it around, but it doesn't seem to do anything against the parrot. She waves it around and she gets us distracted by another item. It's a helmet in one of the stores, and she kind of waves the wand by it by accident. And as she thinks of the helmet and waves the wand towards that direction, the helmet gets picked up into the air and it flies up, and she's not sure exactly how to control it. But she tries to fling the helmet towards the parrot. And it almost hit the parrot, but the parrot avoids. But it slowed the parrot down. Simona tries to pick something else up, but the wand seems to already not be working again. So she puts it down and she runs. But slowing the parrot down was exactly what was needed. And Goo says, "Oh, you did a good job, both of you." As Fia, "You did a good job, both of you," says Goo, as Fia catches the parrot. And Fia's throw was quite good for a first-time wand user. And Fia brings the criminal, the thief, with her down. And Fia says, she has the bird in the mouth, can barely talk, so she says, and the parrot says, "What?" And Fia says again, and Simona picks up the parrot so that Fia can talk. Fia says, "What do you have to say for yourself? That was not very nice." And the parrot says, "I know, just here, take your little thing. It wasn't that cool of a magic toy anyway." And Fia says, "Okay. Well, you're glad I didn't bite into you properly. You should be glad that I didn't bite into you properly. Now just go off. We don't have time for we don't have time to put you in prison. We have adventures to go on. And the parrot says, fine. I promise I won't steal anything more. Fia says, oh, I will make sure you don't if I ever see you again. Meh, says the parrot. Meh. And Simona got her paper, her paper monkey back, and it's so tiny so that it can almost sit on the shoulder of Goo, as Goo sits on Simona's shoulder. It's a bit awkward, but it manages to kind of sit on Goo. And Goo says, oh, look at that. What kind of inception is this? A pet of a pet? Wait, am I a pet? Maybe I'm a pet. I mean, I'm a person, but I'm kind of acting like a pet on you, Simona. But anyway, now I have a pet. So, there it is. Pet. Or not pet. Something like that. And Simona says, well, you can go and put him in prison, really. Well, it's too late now, you've already let him go. But the fox says, but we have adventures to go on. Simona says, I'm sorry, but that was all of the adventures we had. Now it's over. There's no more adventure to be had. I need to go back to the party. And Goo says, do you really want to get back to your family? And she says, I think I should. I can't just not. I have responsibilities. Goo says, you have responsibilities to be nice to yourself for once. Fia says, hey, indeed. Let's go on more adventures. Simona says, And Goo says, yes, maybe more adventures could be good for you. Think about it. The wind in your hair as you walk through the streets of a magical lands, and as you find new creatures and things. You can't just leave this place when you find all of this. And I'm really curious. We still don't know who made us come alive. Simona says, yeah, I guess it's quite interesting. Maybe I should. Maybe I should not stop. Yeah, Goo says, yeah, take some time for yourself. You're worth it. And think about all the walking you have to do if you want to go back. And Fiona says, yeah, okay, it's settled. I will stay. Or go somewhere. I guess stay. I don't know where to. There's so many things to look at, so. Well. And it's getting cold. I can't stay here forever. Fia says, don't worry. I will give you something. Don't worry, I will give you something. Fia says as she walks over and grabs money. Some kind of money seems to come out of nowhere in front of Fia with some kind of magic and just fall on the table, and then he picks up an amulet. It's a diamond shape kind of necklace, and it has a nice bluish sheen to it. Fia says, put this on, and she puts it, and Simona puts it on, and she feels the heat emanate from it, or rather, the cold stop affecting her. Fia says, this will keep you away from any cold you have, from all the cold, and you will feel so warm and comfortable. Isn't this world just great with magic and stuff and excitement? And also, I have a house. I don't use it that much, because I'm a fox. You can have it if you want. Simona says, I don't know, I guess I can look at it. But I need to get back at some point. And Fia says, great. You can have it as long as I can have my stuff in it and visit from time to time. I have some stuff. It won't take up much space though. Thank you, Fia, said Simona. You're welcome. And Goo says, look, you've made a new friend too today. So, Simona says, 2 new friends. And Goo says, no, we've always been friends for a long time. Just because I'm talking doesn't mean I'm not a different person, says Goo. You know, just because I'm talking doesn't mean I'm a different person, and it doesn't mean I haven't forgot everything you've said to me before. Said to me all those times before I could talk. I remember everything you said. And Simona gets a little blushed. Oh, yeah, I guess we're quite intimate. I'm sorry you had to listen to all those annoying conversations of me complaining. And Goo says, don't worry, I don't judge. That is why you got me in the first place, wasn't it? That is my purpose. Tell me anything. You are good as you are. You are good as you are. And you should also, listeners, you should also know that you are good as you are. You can always improve, but know that you're a human and you deserve good things. You are a good person. Even though you might not be perfect, you are a good person. Simona and Fia walks out to the back of the city at the back of the forest, and Fia says, "Jump on a boat," and a boat appears out of snow. She pays a person to take a boat made of snow to go through a big snowy field and a big sail filled with snow. The wind is pushing it, and Simona's hair flaps in the wind, or at least the little parts that stick out of her little nice hat. And they go across to a nice beautiful house. It is a greenhouse with white corners and a yellow roof. It's made of wood and has round windows with 4 panes of glass divided with a cross. The door is a rectangle with a pointed tip, like a rectangle and a triangle added together. A very nice, sturdy door, which is white as the corners. And as they sail away, Simona climbs up in the mast and looks over as the sun sets over the house. And that's where we'll end. Simona gets her new house. Man, I was in for quite the sit down there. I made 2 one-hour episodes in one sitting. That's quite a lot. But I hope that you enjoyed my friends. I might not. I wonder if people will want to watch these long ones. Maybe I should have divided it up in 15 or not 15, half an hour videos. But hey, here we are. So, I hope you have a really good rest. A really nice, relaxing rest. And I hope you sleep nicely. Good night or good day. Good night or good day, depending on who you are, when you are, why you are, no, how you are, when you are, what time of day it is, depending on what time of day, or if you want to sleep.